Hey guys, this is going to be a beginning of a series of videos that I'm going to be doing on Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, Rage Quits. So, yeah, in this duel, I'm just using a Ghost Trick deck, and he's trying to find a way around my Duelahan right here, and I see him tributing for something big. I'm thinking, oh lord, and he brings out Slifer, and I don't know what he was thinking, to be honest, because Slifer's attack obviously is what is in your hand times 1,000. I guess he thought that since Duelahan's attack was 1,400 because of a card effect, that it wouldn't have anything to do with Slifer, but yeah. So that's clip number one. Number two, using my Ghost Tricks again. It's a really fun deck. This guy had Swords of Revealing Light on me, and I put down my Ghost Trick Vanish because I wasn't sure what all he was going to do, and I just set my stuff getting ready for the next turn. I didn't have my field spell out, so it was kind of tough for me starting out in this duel, but he's using Dark World deck, obviously, from the field spell, and I guess he top decked Raigeki coming up right here, but so yeah, he tried to Raigeki me. I just chained my Ghost Trick Vanish to it, which all I have to do is reveal one, and then it stops any of my face downs or Ghost Trick cards from being destroyed by card effects or targeted by card effects. So he was just like, well, and I don't understand why he really quit, because he had 7,800 life points left. He could have came back. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be one of the longer ones just because I wanted you guys to see kind of what was going on in this one. I was using my Klee deck, and obviously it's just his second turn. He went first, and he brings out the Frost Monarch, and I was like, well, shit, because, you know, he could pop both of my pendulums, and then I won't have any searches because I put my Scout out for defense. But he goes for my Recreate, which is basically just a skill drain that I can search out because it's a Klee card. And instead of popping my Scout, which is what he should have done, he went for my Monolith, and that's where he fucked up, because I guess he didn't. I guess he's never gone up against a Klee deck before. But yeah, if he would have gotten rid of my Scout, I wouldn't have been able to do what I do in this next turn, which is I just search out the, what's it called, Reclimate or something like that. Here, you're about to see. I'm about to activate the effect real quick. Well, I don't know. At this point, I didn't know what he had face down back there, and it kept pausing because it kept asking him if he wanted to activate it. It was getting pretty annoying. But yeah, so Reclimate, climate change, yeah. But yeah, I just set that so on his draw phase I can get back my Monolith, and hopefully I'll still have my Scout out there. But I was debating on whether or not I should put something else out, but I was like, nah, because he might just Raigeki and get rid of it. So turn change comes, draw phase, draws, and then I activate my climate change, get that shit back into my hand. If you would just, that's something I really wish they would change in this, is like, you should be able to say, well, I don't want to activate anything until the main phase or something like that. I don't know, but sometimes whenever you hold down circle or B if you're on Xbox, it just doesn't, like, it's like it doesn't care. So he's just trying to decide what he wants to do, see if he can get around my Scout, which he can't because it's 2,800 defense. It's a really good defensive card if you can get it out there. Kind of hard to, unless you already have your Scout and Monolith out, just because it's like a level 5, I think, and you're not going to tribute for Scout. You're going to tribute for Cephalopod or Disc or Scout, or I mean not Scout, Stealth, or anything. Yeah. So you just kind of have to pendulum summon that one. But yeah, he doesn't pop any of my scout or anything, so I'm good at this point. Obviously, I have enough monsters in my hand to just go for towers. What sane person wouldn't? So yeah, I just put Monolith out, go over, activate Scout's effect, get Monolith in my, or not Monolith, towers into my hand, pendulum summon everything I need, and summon towers, you know. Just a normal Clee play. But what he does whenever I bring out towers is the reason that he quit, I guess. Yeah, he just, I wasn't sure if he can read or not, because obviously it says it right there in the card effect that it is unaffected by other card effects. So I'm not exactly sure what he was doing. I also don't think he could read, because if he could, he would have gotten rid of my Monolith and my Scout at the very beginning whenever he brought out his Frost Monarch. But I guess he's never gone up against a Clee deck before, or even knows what they are. I don't even know what he was trying to run, because he brought out Armageddon Knight first turn and then pitched Plex Spreader into his graveyard. So I assumed he was running a zombie deck, but I've never seen a zombie deck run Frost Monarch. Although I guess it's a good tech just because, I mean, you know, back row. But waiting for him to activate something in response to my card effect. And I'm not exactly sure why he got rid of Frost Monarch. I guess he was trying to avoid some damage. But see, battle phase comes around, and I knew that it was something back there that had to do with the battle phase, or I thought anyway. The Book of Moon, yeah. It tries to flip my towers face down, but unaffected. So, you know, I just go in for the kill, and he flips it over. And at this point, I realize what he's trying to do. He's trying to do like a kind of a very graveyard heavy deck, which, you know, I'm all for. That's one of my favorite archetypes, is zombies, zombie world, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, just activate Monolith's effect, draw 3 cards. And I guess he's trying to decide how to get around towers right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What I was going to do, just to make sure that I had everything, was on my next turn I was going to, plus I need the trophy for the burn damage, so I was going to, on my next turn, bring out Terraforming, get Reclip, I think that's what it's called, the field spell, and then pendulum summon everything that I can, minus the shell and cephalopod, and summon cephalopod, maybe shell if I had enough, and get the burn damage off and just kind of keep burning them out. But at this point, yeah, he realized he couldn't get around it, so yeah. This one's really short. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, that's a list of all of my co-named decks. I don't really have a clever name for Madolche, so I just named it Madolche. Yeah, so right here I'm just like waiting. Right here I'm like, oh, I bet he better run zombies or I'm gonna be mad, disappointed at this dude. But yeah, we're just kind of doing this, and I'm not sure if he genuinely disconnected or if he just lost rock paper scissors and then was like, fuck it, I don't even care, I'm going to go to bed or home or something. But yeah, let's kind of sit there for a second. I was like, well, is the game froze? So I started hitting pause and stuff and seeing if that'll do anything. Yeah, see, I'm like, then I go to options, try to see if it's in something. But I was like, well, that's cool, dude. But yeah. This next one, it was right after that other one, so I was like, okay, well, let me just try to get a a good rage quit in. Yeah. So just waiting, and I noticed that in the ranked lobbies that it really doesn't take long at all. Like right here, I was just checking Facebook for something, and he just kind of joined right away. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I don't even choose anything whenever it's in the rock, paper, scissors thing. I don't know if anybody does, really. I just kind of hit spam X. But yeah, today I was just running a Klee deck, and you want to go second with a Klee deck, so. And I don't know if I just noticed this, but I'm not sure if he just quit right here because he didn't have an extra deck, so he was like, well, now what? Like, I'm not exactly sure what he was thinking. I don't know if he just had a bad hand, but yeah. Yeah, guys, that's the end of my first video. More videos to come, hopefully. Leave a like, maybe share it if you have other friends that would enjoy it. Right around the end of the video right here, I'll put some screenshots of people that didn't rage quit on me, because I really appreciate those guys, and I really don't like it when people don't finish a game through, because you don't get the win, and it's just inconsiderate, in my opinion. But yeah, this D-Block guy, thanks for not rage quitting on me. Don't know how to say your name. Thanks for not rage quitting. This guy was pretty cool. A couple of the guys that I sent messages to actually send me friend requests, so you can make friends by not being a bitch. But yeah, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I'll probably put a link to the YouTube down there. Maybe like it on there. Try to help me out a little bit. Just getting started. Yeah. See you guys on the next video.